Hello guys, this is Punisher World, hope you're all doing well. I will be live shortly with some Final Fantasy 16. Really enjoying the game so far. Massive thank you to Just Dibs for supplying the code. Not sure how many hours I'll do tonight. I might do like 3 hours tonight. So I'll catch you in roughly about 10 minutes. See you in 10 minutes, guys. Well, hello there, guys. Hope you're all doing well. I've got my fan on, but only in moderate speed. Righty ho. Yeah, really do appreciate everyone that stops by my streams and videos and everything. Massive thank you again to Justibs at Square Enix for supplying the code. Thumbs up to you. Alright, sneaking the Oriflamme. I did do some side quests yesterday, so. Yes, I know a pivotal moment in the story. It's all good though. Yeah, I tried that game last night. It just wasn't my type of horror game. So. That's why it's always best to check the games before you buy them. Right then.
There are not nearly enough men here.
It's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentries.
I can turn the sound off a bit.
This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
There we are.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Yeah.
Right. Make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is
Yes, we're going to see how
then
it tumbles down.
Embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Crystal's curse.
Come on, this way.
Just make sure they.
Try to stay out of sight.
Should be okay.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Not that we don't trust you, Sid. $800 girl, nice little surprise. Yeah, I really do like to thank everybody that pops by the streams and watches the videos
Let's
and
get this
that.
over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep
There
your
lies
eyes
the
open.
garrison. I swear this passage is
The enemy's upon us!
Of course it did.
perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Stay down!
Oh, that went smoothly. And through here we go.
It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
And just gonna make, yeah, both streams are up.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Yeah, well, this is obviously the quickest way to get there. Right, so
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
no, really. Oh, Norwich.
Captain, intruders! Sick of trouble. Get him, boy.
There we go.
There, boy. Get him, boy.
Here we go. Let's take these fuckers down. Who's this big guy?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Get him, boy. Sick of trouble. Not this time.
Do you feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
We better make this quick.
Come on.
Sick of trouble. Not this time. You know what to do, boy.
All right.
Is he?
Bollocks. He's got a Kashik.
What's wrong with Cassie?
Poor Patch.
Save your pity. Get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
There, boy. Sick of trouble. Get him. Sick of trouble. You know what to do.
poke at a bit of health. Burn. Got him. So some random guy just followed me. So let's see who he is. Just give us 1 sec, guys. Norwick. Never heard of him, but oh, that's weird. Can't even see his channel. Oh well.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Yes.
Come on.
Right, let's go
Guard
through.
duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's.
Breathe deep of the
I'm
blessing,
hoping the
my
graphics
friend.
are better in.
Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
I'm hoping the graphics are better in FF7 remake. So.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Yeah, it won't hurt us. But... Let's grab some of these things. No, we'll have to update my Twitch page at some point.
The miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
Is that what they call a religion? Never mind. If everyone
Alright.
sticks, I mean, that's what would be it. Once the cast to the gate, they weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
follow Torgal to the destination. Alright, so far so good. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I know that Twitch has been a bit weird recently, people. One of my friends was streaming the other day and it said he had 2k followers.
Doesn't look that
He
far.
didn't actually have 2k
Right.
followers, so maybe it's just a little bug with Twitch at the moment.
Why, yo? Oh. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
At least you won't get lost. Yeah, one sec. Yeah, just gotta block some people on Twitter. Getting lots of Bitcoin mining. Just give us a sec, guys. Let it do that. Alright, let me... This is one thing I don't like about X. The constant spamming that people get. Like Bitcoin and... just people spamming nonsense. Right, that's all sorted.
Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Sick of trouble. Sick of trouble. Get him, boy. It's over.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not sure what game I'll be playing after I finish this game, but high probability it will probably be Death Stranding. Huh. Alright, so go back this way. Grab that thing. Yeah, appreciate all the alerts, guys. Alright, so keep going this way. So we can go through that little hole. First, let's grab this chest. Because you never know what you're going to need. Open sesame. Yeah, I'm playing this for at least a few hours, so I'd say probably 3 hours.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Alright, come on. That was intense. Right. Another blocked entrance. I think the only thing I'd like on Twitch a bit more is to get a few more people in the chat. So.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
2.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
Right, I'm just gonna pause it for a sec. I'll be back in roughly about 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, I was a bit longer than expected. But, sorted now. Before we continue on the live stream, guys, I just want to check on Xbox Store if I've added anything, because I met breaks on there. Right. Oh, $14.99. Tempted to try that game. Fortunately, didn't get a code for it. So. Right, coming soon. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely getting Little Nightmares free. Comes out 10th of October. Okay, so let's continue.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
There's definitely
Is it?
some decent.
I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Alright, so here we go. Yeah, looking forward to getting my new PC in a few months' time, because this PC right now is not.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Right, let's see this thing.
Oh, no.
There's something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Sick of Torgal!
Right, there we go. Again, massive thank you to Justids for supplying the code for Final Fantasy 16.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Through here, maybe. Here we go. Also, the good thing about streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, if you don't catch the stream on Twitch, my YouTube streams will still be on there because they stay on the channel.
That's enough. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Yeah.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy.
Well, this guy's not very nice, is he?
You know what to do. There, boy. You know what to do. Not this time. Sick of Torgal.
Level up. Okay. All right, there we go.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Right, come on, Clive. This is a big room. Okay, what the hell is that?
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess,
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Nice little dragon.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. Get him, boy! Get him! Get him, boy! Sick of talking. Get him! Sick of talking.
Come on.
Sick of talking. Over here. Too slow. Sick of talking. Get him. Sick of talking. You know what to do. There, boy. Get him. Not this time.
Where's he off to now?
Get him. Sick.
Clive, look out!
Get him, boy. Better already. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy.
Go ahead.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Too slow. Not this time. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Sick of Torgal.
Yeah, man.
Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Get him, boy. Over here. You know what to do. Get him.
Got a lot of health this guy, isn't he?
Get him, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
Got him. That mob did have a lot of health, didn't he? Yeah, so just so you know, guys, going forward, I'm pretty much just going to stick to 2 streams a week for Final Fantasy. As well as my 3rd stream, I haven't decided which game I'll play, but I'll be playing a different game.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Yeah, it's definitely worrying times for Xbox, what I saw anyway. So.
Starts here. Time to earn that
Them,
menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Pretty much cutting ties with some stuff. But I think it's more a Microsoft decision than an Xbox decision.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we've got to destroy some mother crystals. That is a big crystal.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Okay. I like Clive said I've got a bigger sword. When he says bigger sword, he means Ramu.
That's more like it.
Boom. Yeah, cheers for all the alerts, guys. Really do appreciate it.
What is that? Sid!
Okay.
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Mephos.
Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
Okay, where are we?
Where the hell am I?
Yeah, pretty much Mephos is the ultimate evil, it looks like.
I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Yeah, Mephos is very powerful. Not sure how many of these ads I need to fight.
What else can I do?
Unlocked. Made to be broken. Beat 20 enemies whilst semi-primed.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Okay. Ifrit comes out to play.
I remember now. I had a fire.
Come after me, Ifrit. All right. Yeah, so this mob is
It's done.
okay. Yeah, like this guy's the ultimate evil. Yeah, this guy is definitely an evil guy. Now show us your true strength.
As you wish.
Hellfire. Oh, mama. Oh, yeah. Typhoon vanquished. Most suitable vessel, it said. Ooh, that was a close one.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Why do you deny your fate, your person?
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming
Good on
his
you,
faith.
Sid.
But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. The rest is in your hands.
Pretty much on taking his power.
Prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
There is a lot of death in this game.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
That is Joshua. Joshua.
Sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Ultima, eh?
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Yeah, that was Ultima. He's pretty much the big bad of Final Fantasy.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Down comes the ice. Yeah, cheers everybody that's lurking on the channel. I really do appreciate it. On YouTube and Twitch. Achievement unlocked. Lawless.
Fail, Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Ooh. So, Kupka got really mad, so he's gone off. It is bizarre that he knew exactly where the hideaway was.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
That is kind of amusing that they knew exactly where we were. So. Now, some of the story's not too bad, but some of it's a bit far-fetched.
finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar.
Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steak,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Of all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later. Yeah, so this is 5 years later after what they did with the crystal.
Good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Oh, they
Another.
got rid of this
What does he
scar.
hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall. You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum. So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer. That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Yes, but he's more powerful than the old Sid.
Just don't say I didn't warn you.
It's funny that they're calling him Sid,
You're
though.
Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
I presume his scar's gone. Righty ho! So we've made quite a bit of progress tonight.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us! I beg of you!
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him! The outlaw. Sid's here! Come on!
Yeah, so some people will like Clive as Sid, and some people won't. So.
Summon the others. The bearers.
Safe.
Power of Thunder.
Sid dies here.
Titan sends his regards. This one.
More of you?
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten! They brought a pet.
Bad. Oh, we got a challenge.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Come on. Right, going good and proper then. 3,000 gil. Luna Chris 1. Hello there. Right there. Wait there. You're not a graphics designer, are you? Luna Chris 1. You're not a graphics designer, are you? No, I was just wondering because your account's only less than a year old. And no, I'm not interested in anything like, yeah, I'm not interested in panels or nothing like that. So I suggest, if you're not a legit viewer, then
there's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Right, let's just check. Account created May the 4th.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the townsfolk aren't too pleased with Clive.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Yeah, that Luna Chris was 100% a graphics designer. I can just tell by their profile. Yeah, I just checked their Twitter profile. Emotes. Art. It's all good anyway. It's hard to get rid of every single graphics designer, unfortunately.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I'm just going to pause it, so I'm just going to grab another drink, guys. So, be back. Be back in about 5. There we go.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Rides over Lovebird. The Hideaway.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log,
Yeah, so obviously the hideaways have been updated. Their old home got destroyed, didn't it?
Look, it's Sid.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map.
Yeah, well, I think I will at some point update my channel, like banner and stuff, so...
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Speak with Vivian in the map room.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
certainly there is no
Yes,
better place
obviously
to
Sid
stage a
died,
party.
so we've got the.
From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
Yeah, but I always liked the Final Fantasy 16 game. It was just certain parts I was not fond of. They could have done a bit better on certain
You were
bits.
born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will
Yeah,
remain.
streaming till 1 AM tonight, guys.
Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yeah, streaming till 1 AM, guys. Yeah, until my father comes back out of hospital, I'm gonna pretty much set my streams as 10 PM.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer
Oh,
possess
what's
the
Jeff
necessary
Keighley put out?
constitution for such indulgence, either in words.
Position gaming to enjoy success
That's
in
it.
hours
I
to
have
complete
continued my
growth areas.
search for mention of the
Will
creature
end
you encountered
in decreased
Drake's
work
Head.
in certain
But
areas of business.
Without access to
And
the
to
great
follow
libraries
Microsoft's
of
lead by
Oriflamme or the
removing
Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Now, we all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Yeah, it's a shame. Everwild's been cancelled. Well, the problem is with Everwild, it was
so young.
in developer
The
hell,
loss of their
so
parents weighs heavy on them. However well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
just hope they don't can Fable. I'm hoping Xbox don't can Fable next.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Yeah, so Clive is he got the brand.
What could Gav have thought?
Oh, so a lot has happened in 5 years.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived. Oh, no. I still haven't.
War of Memories, the Oath. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid. This crystal shard transfixed 2 daggers with a powerful reminder of the promise made, friendship forged, and legacy in heritage. Reading table. So pretty much Clive's in charge. Okay. Public army marches to the Emperor Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned. On the front, something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
Yeah, like I said, streaming till 1 AM, guys.
All that we have.
Because pretty much my goal for pretty much is to do 3-hour streams going forward.
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Yeah.
other crystals. To Sid.
Right. Gonna do something 1 second, guys.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Sue. Yeah, it's a bit not great news that Perfect Dark has been cancelled, and also Everwild have been cancelled. Thankfully, I've got both consoles, but the way Xbox are doing right now, I definitely feel that I might just I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I've been supporting Xbox a long time, so but the way they're doing stuff right now is you won't need an Xbox to play an Xbox game, if you know what I mean.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed
Yeah,
up the
so
siege. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
right, that's that sorted. Yeah, I'm going to start putting out more content on my YouTube channel. Okay. I need to get to the forge, see if I can upgrade my weapons.
Does that one have blood on it?
Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down?
Yeah, so the Invictus score I got is a purple, right? Platform.
Clive,
Use the forge.
what's that Fordian, do you?
Okay, so
And how am I meant to do that then?
okay, so I need to buy a flame tongue sword.
That it? Fine.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Finished, are you?
Flame tongue sword. How do you get the Stormcry blade?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Stormcry is brilliant. Right, Stormcry Blade. Okay, so craft the Stormcry. The Stormcry requires one material to craft, the wind shard. One material sounds easy enough to collect, but some show there's no regular item. There is only one wind shard in all of Final Fantasy 16, and it can be found by defeating Garuda, the Icon of Winds, in battle.
And what can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down?
Oh.
Come again.
Does that one have
Oh,
blood
don't.
on it?
I'm not much bothered either way.
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
Okay, so I've already got the Stormcry.
No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. And?
And there we go. No, I just upgraded my sword. So
What do you need? Not saying Fordian, do you?
yeah, so there's nothing else I can do at the
That it?
moment.
Fine.
Right, let's continue.
Finish with that now. Relax it.
Okay, let's talk to the boatman.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Prioritize quest. Travel to the free reads. Yes, let's go there. Do some hunting.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
And a achievement. I am the thunder. I am the thunder.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
No, I kind of like the little side quest that you have to do. So.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it. Argo. So your boat has a name.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Okay, so let me just check this out. It says, in response to the press release about Comedy Central about changing the premiere date for the new South Park, this merger is Badge of might. Is there any more quests I can do? It doesn't appear so. So let's go to the world map. Going to Martha's Rest. Because that seems to be the best place to go to.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals
Yeah,
said something.
overall, definitely enjoying Final Fantasy 16.
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
I was
Be careful out
always
there.
love playing the Final Fantasy games.
Same.
Yeah, prioritize quests. Stuff.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Here we go. Down we go. Down, down, down the road, down the witch's road. Make for Gladmount Abbey. Okay, so we have to go round.
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials.
Don't worry, Martha. We'll get
Distracted the
our revenge on them.
Get away.
Then, they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so we're gonna make for the Gladmount Abbey. You're right there, no legs. Are you good? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I banned a few graphics designers tonight. Yeah, not doing too bad. Oh, they're back out, are they? Yeah.
Are we too late?
No, I've just got used to it now, so. I even just call them out. And they don't say anything precisely. But I can normally tell if it's a graphics designer. Their account's like only like a month old, something.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
Is that all you've got?
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Definitely enjoying Final Fantasy 16.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
You're damn right, so it won't take long. Yeah, overall not doing too bad. My dad's not any better though, but there's not a lot we can do about that. It's more mental than anything.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
I'm glad it's not as warm. It's still warmish in my bedroom, but not as warm. So. Ah, level 25. Yeah, I'm glad it's not as warm as it was the last few nights. They'd certainly mutilated the bearers, didn't they?
The abbot.
Yeah, I would say this Final Fantasy 16 game is a lot. It's definitely a lot darker than previous Final Fantasy games.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
You never see as much death in other Final Fantasy games.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
Yeah, they had no chance against Clive's sword.
The Black Shields will return. The Cullings.
Yeah, a bit of bad news about Xbox, huh?
Rosaria will never be
Two of
saved.
Xbox's games have been cancelled by by Microsoft.
Save her.
Perfect Dark and Everwild.
To beg his aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Let me just pause it a second. What happened to Xbox? Well, they've basically pretty much fired 9,000 people. They've shut down the initiative, which pretty much means the Perfect Dark thing. And pretty much lots of people have left. Yeah, pretty much Perfect Dark shut down Perfect Dark thing. So yeah, they're not doing very good, are they? Thankfully, though, I was not really interested in the Perfect Dark game. The Everwild one I was, but that's been canned, so we'll see what happens anyway. As long as Fable don't get cancelled, it'll be I'll be fine with it. So.
Clive. He's gone.
No, it's just not the best for Xbox, really, is it? It seems every time there's a win for Xbox,
We've laid the
higher ups at Xbox
the bears
or Microsoft drop a clanger and just get rid of loads of people. So.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
So...
fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearer's remains.
Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting what happens now.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Okay. Yeah, so Xbox hasn't. It's not a good day for Xbox or Xbox fans, I would say, that were looking forward to the Perfect Dark game. Oh, I'm liking this sword. As long as they don't cancel Fable, it'll be okay. No, it's just cancelling games when it's in development is not a good look. So, or I don't think it is anyway. So. Oh, we got an eye. Ooh, bounty.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Get him! Not good. That's all ready.
God damn. Yeah, these are like notorious monsters. Yeah, notorious monster slain. And I just got...
You didn't see that coming.
Yeah, that... Yeah, the notorious monsters hit a lot harder than normal monsters, so... They're scattered throughout the game, so...
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Go back to Martha's Rest. Yeah, overall, yeah, I played a bit of that horror game last night, but wasn't too wild on it. So I think I'm gonna pick and choose what horror game I decide to play at the end of the day. Because
best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Certain horror games I like, and then some I don't. So.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
The quest is nearby. No, it's not great news for Xbox, but I'll still buy games on Xbox. So.
Oi, you there! You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help. You heard me right? Wild birds? Hmm? And not just any chocobo. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of... Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good
Yeah, I'm not too fussed about Perfect Dark, so it's just another FPS game.
cut across the way over yonder.
But Everwild,
Scoundrels were driving the poor things
Everwild I
towards
probably
the
would be
dock.
tempted by,
It's a
but
dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock.
it'd be
hear me?
interesting what happens to Rare anyway.
Luckiest bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
It just happens that Xbox just keep dropping the ball.
No good bastards are hiding from me.
And I don't think it's actually the Xbox division. I think it's more the head honcho at Microsoft rather than Xbox division, if you know what I mean.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Yeah, I think it's more the head honchos at Xbox rather than... Because Phil Spencer's just a mouthpiece at the end of the day.
A white feather.
No, as long as they don't can Fable, I'll be happy.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Now, Fable is the one Xbox game I'm looking forward to. So.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight. trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
You can try.
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Over here!
Yeah, the huntsman pretty big. Yeah, of all the mobs that I fought, the huntsman was the hardest one.
You're safe now. White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
Ambrosia, right?
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Yeah, Happy Blues have got some players through the door as well today. We signed Tommy Doyle on loan from Wolves, and then obviously we got the Beadle.
I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Alright. We got a chocobo.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But
Yeah,
she's
so
earned her
overall
right to
pretty good.
happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna finish the stream
Take
there
care
anyway.
of the vlog for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Quest complete. The White-Winged Wonder. Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been united with his faithful steed. Hold the R trigger to summon Ambrosia. Right, we're going to head back to the hideout. Or the hideaway. And then I'm going to finish the stream there, guys.
Where's Gav?
Yeah, just going to save it. Yeah, I'm going to call it there, guys, but cheers everybody that stopped by the stream, and cheers No Legs for stopping by. And I'll catch you soon. Yeah, catch you later.